been a couple hot minutes since I've been on here with my bell. How the heck are you? I'm coming to you today because there is an elephant in the room. There is a really, really big elephant in the room, and its name is scarcity and lack. And I want to talk to you a few minutes about it because we have a problem in society. We have a problem with scarcity and lack. We think that there's never enough. And we continue to pour from ourselves when we don't even have enough for ourselves. And what this does is create this loop, this cycle of scarcity and lack and fear of what might happen. And we're not living in the present. We're not living right now. I know a lot of my scarcity and lack stories came from my upbringing, came from my ancestors. And as much as I've worked through those blocks, as much as I have done all of the work, all of the shadow work, all of the intricate integration work, I still have a little bit left because when someone comes to me in pain, when someone says, I really need some help, what can you do? I offer them my services. I offer them what I can do. And then they almost immediately shut down because of the dollar figure that I give them. Why is that? Why is it that we are more than okay to overextend with the fanciest new car, with the best home television movie system, with all of the bells and whistles, literally, in our external environment? And yet we don't have enough to invest in ourselves? The TV will be obsolete. Obsolete, obsolete. I can't use words today. All of the things that we buy, that we consume, are going to be obsolete in a few years. But what I and other coaches like me offer is an internal paradigm shift to get you to a place of wholeness, of wellness on all levels, spiritual, physical, mental, emotional, that can never go out of style, that can never be obsolete. I can appreciate the fact that you have bills to pay. I have bills to pay. And yet I was able to invest in myself almost 4 times over in the last 2 years. Now, I'm an independent small businesswoman who knows the value of investing in herself. Life is happening right now. And if you're struggling, if you're in pain, it's time to address that elephant in the room. What really is at the core of your scarcity and lack? I'll tell you what it is. You don't feel worthy. You don't feel worthy of investing in yourself because there are other people who are suffering more. There are my family members who need it. There's my community who needs it. Do you know what they need? They need you at 150%. And if you're just scraping by with your energy, with your patience, with your emotions, with your compassion, that's not living. It's not living. Now, I'm not here to get you to buy into anything. But what I do want you to realize is that elephant in the room is of your making. And if you've made it, you can unmake it. And it really is that simple. Those of us who see a prosperous world want prosperity for everybody. And I can't help you be prosperous if I'm not prosperous. This is how the law of attraction works. This is how the laws of the universe work. And they're absolutely amazing and beautiful, and they're true. I can't see gravity, but it works. I can't see the air, but I know it's there. I can't physically touch a lot of the abundance that I have in my life. Enough water, enough electricity, enough gas in my car, enough shingles on my roof to shelter me, enough clothes in my closet, enough food in my refrigerator, enough bandwidth for my internet. And if we can't be abundant internally with self love, with way more than enoughness, we are never going to be that divine soul that we came here to be. Abundance and prosperity are your birthrights. They're not something that only certain classes of people can acquire. And so when you continually say no to something that you know deep in your being will support the life that you're ready to live, you're agreeing that you don't deserve it. And so I'm here as a beacon, as a conduit from the divine, letting you know that you are serving nobody by playing small. You are serving nobody by showing up to family events, to friends, to your job half assed. You require self care. You require self love. And sometimes that self love is asking for support because I have had too many clients who have not signed on with me because I'm just going to do the research myself and then I'm going to, I'll figure it out myself. And you know what happens? In 6 months, they come back to me and they're like, I haven't figured anything out. I need your help. And I know we are so conditioned to buy into this crazy idea that abundance is out there. Energy is what we are made of. Energy is what money, what currency actually is on the planet. Yes, there's that paper stuff that we have to share back and forth. But at the very essence of it, it's an energy that if you don't feel worthy, you are never going to have enough. You're never going to have enough money. You're never going to have enough love. You're never going to have enough support. And so until you channel your inner goddess, that divine feminine and that divine masculine energy in you, and call in all of your spirit guides and all of your ancestors and your spiritual connection to guide you and support you. Before you say no to the next opportunity to grow yourself and to expand, check in with the part of you inside. Sometimes it's that little girl, and see what she wants. See what she really needs, because it's not about the money. It's not about the dollar signs. It comes down to, I don't deserve it. And who are you not to deserve it? You have amazing gifts to give to people on the planet, to give yourself, and you're doing nobody a service. by staying small. So here's my message for you today. Do not dim to fit in. Stand in your truth and find a way. There is always a way. This is your divine channeler, Dania Anastasia. I'm a life coach, and I only want the best for you. I want you to be prosperous. I want you to realize that you are prosperous. I want you to realize that you are abundant. I want to realize that you are here for a reason. Maybe it's not to be a millionaire, but maybe it's to be healthy so that you can teach your grandchildren or your neighbors what it means to actually live and embody your truth. From this chicken, I'm out. Peace, everybody.